Solvete omne. So in this video, I'm going to be going over workbook lesson 27. And so in this one, we'll be working on the active and passive voice. But to start, we're going to review a little vocabulary. So a couple adjectives are always plural. For example, few. Few can never be singular because it's always plural. And so it shows you that these are the nominative plurals for the second declension masculine, first declension, and second declension neuter. So I just have to translate this sentence. There were few prisoners. So pretty simple. Another one that resembles this pattern is singuli, singula, and this means one at a time or one by one. So one by one or one at a time, the captives fled. And so a couple other things that they want you to notice about adjectives is that medius can be translated with middle of, and it doesn't take a genitive after it. It just agrees in case, number, and gender. Relinquus is rest of. And again, it doesn't take a genitive after that. So few can also have this. You can say few of the cat. You can also translate it as few of. So now the rest of this workbook has to deal with the active and passive. And so it's very important here that you read the nota bene. That the subject performs the action, the voice of the verb is active. So if the subject is being active, it's active voice. If the action of the verb affects the subject, it is the passive voice. So if the subject is being acted upon. So up in this picture, look at I kiss, and this is from the point of the view of the woman. I am being kissed, and this is from the point of the point of view of the man. The man is not doing anything; he's being acted upon. And so do not let this confuse you. Determine whether each phrase is active or passive by considering simply whether the subject is acting or being acted upon. This is completely different question from the tense or time. Remember, those two are independent of each other. So let's go on to section B, and here we go. And in this one, all we are doing is determining whether it is active or passive. We're telling the voice. So we are holding. That is active. We are doing the holding. We have held. We are still doing we held it. That's us, active. We are not held, passive. We did hold, active. You used to lead, active. You do lead, active. Were you being led? Passive. You will be led, passive. He is being freed, passive. He has freed. He's doing the freeing, active. He will be freed, passive. He is freeing, active. They do not listen, active, even though they're not listening. Will they be heard, passive. They kept on watching, active. They used to be ruled, passive. I am being afflicted, passive. Am I leading, active. I shall make, active. I have been afflicted, passive. Also, this worksheet goes to remind you about the active and passive endings that we've gone over in class and the pronouns that are associated with them. So now in this second portion, we are going to just identify the person and number, which you get by the ending. So this person number comes from the ending, and the tense, which usually gets from the tense indicator. So R is first singular. The ba makes this imperfect. The TUR is third singular. The BI makes it future. The doke mini, that's second plural, and since this is second conjugation, that E makes this present. Eris is second singular, and since again second conjugation, it is still present. Mer is first plural, and the BI in the second conjugation makes this future. Now, copio is third IO, so the NTUR is third plural, and the IU makes this the present. Copientor, again, this is third plural, but the IE here and the third IO makes this future. Capebator, again, the TUR is third singular, and the BA makes this imperfect. IOR, the R is first singular, and this is present. for the third IO. The mini is second plural, and the ba makes that imperfect. So this second part, as I go here, all you have to do is translate these verbs, and I'll translate them for you up here. Again, it's just easier for me to say them than have to write them out. I used to be taught. He, she, it will be taught. You, plural, are being taught. You, singular, are being taught. We will be taught. They are being seized. They will be seized. He, she, or it used to be seized. I am being seized. You, plural, used to be, kept on, were being seized. Now, this wants me to put the active form in here. So doke bar in the active, let me see, get the right place here, is doke bomb. I used to teach, I was teaching. Doke bitor just becomes doke bit, which is he, she, it will teach. Doke mini just becomes doketis. You, plural, teach. Dokes becomes, RS becomes dokes, which is you, singular, are teaching. Doke bimor becomes doke bimus, which is we will teach. Then we're switching over to copio. So copiuntor just becomes copiunt, they seize. Copiant is they will seize. Copior just becomes copio, I seize. And did I skip one here? Oops, I think I did skip one. Excuse me. I skipped right here. This should be right here. I skipped one. It should be copy a bont, he, she, or it used to seize. And then this one goes down. Excuse me. And then the last one is copy botis. You, plural, were seizing. All right, the last part of this worksheet is all you have to do is translate the italicized words, which are the passive verbs. So from rego, the winds are being ruled. So this is third plural, present tense, passive, reguntur. The care is entrusted. So this is mondo, and third singular, passive, present. They all held together. So third plural, and this is imperfect. So this would be held together, contine bontor. From time to time, the gods command, a single wind will be driven. So a single wind will be driven. So this is future, and it's a single wind, so it's agetor. And then at other times, many will be set free. And this couple of verbs we can do here. I think let's go with liber buntor. Also, I don't know if we've learned expedientor. Either one of those verbs will work. So I hope you found this video helpful, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Volete omnes.